Hey guys, how you doing today? I have my Rhipsalis here. This is a red, I think it's called a Ramulosa or something like that. She's very, very beautiful. But what I want to do is, when I got her last summer, about the end of summer. It was just one cutting that I got, and I don't know, I don't even remember how big it was, but what I want to do is I want to propagate her and stick more of her down into the pot. So I've been sitting here looking at her, and I think what I want to do is, because I got this big long piece right here, and I've got this big long piece, and then this piece. But I think what I want to do is I'm going to take leaf cuttings, and like that one is already growing out of, that one's already grown out of the soil. So I like the way that is hanging on. I don't want to destroy my plant, but I just want to make some cuttings and make her a little fuller. So I think I still don't know which ones I want to cut. I don't really want to cut her at all, but I want to make a fuller, I want my plant to be a little fuller. So I think what I might do is, I think I'll take this leaf and I'm just going to cut it. Cut that leaf off. And then, like maybe this one, cut that one off. And then I'm just trying to do it so, you know, I don't want my plant to look naked, because I don't want to destroy the look of the plant, how she's been growing so far. Now, I've been keeping her out. I think I'm going to cut, I think I will cut this one. And this one. And then, I don't know, I really don't want to cut any more off of that. I mean, I can, it's not like it's going to hurt, you know, it's not going to hurt your plant, but I just don't, I don't like chopping my plants up. I mean, I like taking cuttings and giving them to people, and I like taking cuttings to make my pots fuller, but I think I'm going to cut this one off. That one's got 3 leaves on it, because I'm going to be filling in over here. So let's see what I've got here. I've got, and then I have another little pot that I'm going to put some in, because I'm giving some cuttings to a friend. So all you want to do is, I wish I had I don't know where my little clippers, oh, they're all the way up there. Okay, I'm just going to make a hole, and I am going to go ahead and I'm going to use my rooting hormone, even though you really don't have to. And I'm going to stick it down in the hole, and I'm going to lean it just a little. Okay, take it back out, start over again. I'm going to make my hole sideways because I want to she naturally is kind of bending this way. So I want to make my hole in so I can stick it in like that, so it's kind of hanging over. So she will continue to hang over the pot. And then I'm going to do the same right here. Figure out which way the leaf is bending. She's bending kind of like that, so I will put her in like that. Just kind of like that. And then I'm going to come over here, I'm going to do the same. Yeah, I think this is a red rambling Rhipsalis. I'll look it up on the computer to be sure, but I think that was, I just have red Rhipsalis written down, but I think there was like a, and the leaf is kind of bending that way, so I am going to put her in the pot that way, so she hangs over, and I'm just tightening the soil around her, and then I think I'm gonna stick another one right here. I'm going to go ahead and do this one, my little pot that I want to get ready for my girlfriend. I'm just going to wet that down. And the Rhipsalis, you want to keep, they like to stay moist. So let's get, oh, I got water in there. I'm going to put this up a little higher. Hopefully you guys can see better, because to be quite honest, I'm having a hard time seeing because the light is like glaring in. Okay, so I got my soil moist. I'm going to put just a little more in there, because like for this plant, once my soil's moist and I get my plant down in there, I won't water it again because I've got rooting hormone on here. So I'm going to take this cutting, and I'm going to leave those all together. And I'm going to put my rooting hormone in, stick her down in there, and then more rooting hormone on this piece. And she's kind of flopping that way, so I'm going to keep it that way. And then this one, it's like this. Tighten that soil up. And then I think I am going to, I'm going to cut this piece off. Stick that down here. Like that. And then I think, as far as my pot, I think I am gonna be pretty happy with that. I think I want to get one more piece in here. Ooh, that is a nice piece. I'm gonna cut that piece off. And then do the same. Let's get her stuck right down in there. I think I'll do another one for in this pot. That is a nice piece right there, and it won't take a lot away from my plant. So I'm going to take that off, and she's kind of bending that way, so I'm going to put on a little more there. I think that will be a nice little starter. I mean, that is a plant that, I mean, I would be happy with that if I got it. Shoot, when I got mine, I think it was just like a little tiny piece, maybe like this. I don't know. I really honestly don't remember. But it was just a starter plant. But like I said, the Rhipsalis, if you want them to be red, you need to get them in as bright as light as you can. Now mine sits out on my front porch steps in front of my house. She gets morning sun, and then she is in shade all afternoon. But that morning sun is just enough to give her this beautiful red tone, and she's not burning. I don't see any places where she's burning. Now in the wintertime, last year, she was red when I brought her in the fall. She was a beautiful red color, much smaller plant. But she lost a lot of her red tone, but she continued to grow. And then as soon as I put her back outside, she turned this beautiful red color. So I think that looks good as far as my pot. I got more filled out back here. And she will have plenty of growing time left outside, at least another month, month and a half. And this will be a cute little starter plant for my friend Linda. And that's all there is to it. Rhipsalis, bright light, morning, if you can give them all morning sun and afternoon shade, they love that. I have all of mine like that. And keep them moist. They don't like to dry completely down like a cactus. You're not doing the plant any favors if you're letting it dry out like a regular cactus. Because these are from rainforests, so they like the rain. And they like to be fed. Now once this one starts getting roots for me, hopefully it may not root out, you know, before I send it to my girlfriend, but I'm sure it will. They root pretty quickly. Once they root out, start feeding them. Now mine, I'm going to go ahead and feed my pot. I'm going to go ahead and feed my pot now. But I'm just going to put it like over here. I mean, it'll end up going everywhere in the pot, but mine needs to be fed. I would love her to put some more growth on before I have to start bringing her in. So there we go. And I will put this one right out next to mine on the step out there so she can continue growing with her mama. Alright guys, you have a great day, and I will talk to you later. Bye. Peace.